Imagine boarding a train in downtown Victoria, journeying to Swarts Bay, then staying in your railway car as the train boards a ship and crosses to Vancouver. Well, back in the late 1800s, a number of prominent Victoria residents tried to make that happen. Veronica Cooper has more.
This is the proposed route from Victoria to New Westminster. You can see it's pretty similar to the current BC Ferries route.
These are the yet-to-be-processed records of the failed Victoria and New Westminster Railway Company.
It was a company that sort of started in the late 1880s. Amor de Cosmos was the founder of the company. A sort of thorn in his side was that the transnational railway never made its way to Victoria.
De Cosmos was determined to make this railway happen.
He had been attending land purchase auctions, was soliciting quotes from steamship companies that could carry the rail cars over to the mainland. But unfortunately, he never managed to secure the financing to actually break ground on the project. The acquisition of these records was pretty interesting to me. They came to us in a large, battered old trunk. These will all have to be cleaned and flattened and put in acid-free folders and described. So these are a series of accounts and receipts. 9 tickets Vancouver to New Westminster was $9. A hotel bill was $1.65. We have to go through each item and see, what is this? How does it fit in with the story of the company? We have to research the company. But before we can do that, a paper conservator is going to have to go through the whole lot and clean everything before we can get our hands on it.
It's a fascinating jumble of papers, including a tourist map of the route.
I love the idea of these being handed out to tourists in Victoria.
Minutes were kept of planning meetings.
The first meeting was on August 10th, 1888. It shows some of the individuals that had purchased shares in the company.
Processing and cataloging all these papers will take time, but one day the records of the failed Victoria and New Westminster Railway Company will be available to view at the BC Archives.
This Week in History, brought to you by the Royal BC Museum, bringing British Columbia's stories together.